Hey guys, back here. I'm with Walker Realty, and today we are going to discuss a couple of COVID-related topics. One of the main questions people are asking is, why are people buying houses during the pandemic? And the answer to that question is quite simple. It's due to the interest rate, and whether it's direct or indirect, interest rate is the number one reason people are doing so. With the interest rate being historically low, what that allows you to do as a consumer is you're able to borrow more money. And it also helps lower your mortgage rate. And you're looking at throughout the life of your loan, you're looking at saving tens of thousands of dollars throughout the life of your loan because it's less interest. But we're going to put that to the side then for a second, and we're going to look at a more practical reason why you may want to buy a house during the pandemic. One of the reasons being that, living in a apartment complex, you're looking at 100 or 200 units or even more. So you may have a neighbor on top of you, you may have a neighbor below you, and you don't control your environment as much. Living in a house, you can just pull up in your garage or pull up in your driveway and just walk directly to your house where you have more control over your environment. Another thing is, with this pandemic, there's a lot of remote learning and there's a lot of remote working. So that means that, when you're looking at families, the families are always at the house consistently. You have the wife, the husband, the kids, everybody's at home because everything is now pushing towards being remote. And sometimes, you feel less space when it comes to that. So buying a house gives you more space, and you don't feel kind of on top of each other per se. So that's something that you may want to consider when it comes to possibly buying a house during the pandemic. Also, what we do as agents is we offer virtual tours, and what that does is it just helps lessen your interaction and exposure. So just imagine that, you have 8 or 9 properties that you may be interested in seeing over the weekend. And, you're just not gung-ho about every single property. What we can do is we can go out as agents and FaceTime you at a couple of the properties, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, it doesn't matter. And show you throughout the property and show every nook and cranny and have you take a look at that so you can help make a better decision if that's something that you want to see in person or that's just something that, you just want to leave to the side. And when it comes to in-person showing, we as agents, we require that ourselves, along with all of our clients, make sure that they have their mask on during showing. And also something I recommend is just have, some type of hand sanitizer with you. Just in case, if you're that touchy person where you touch a lot of things in the house, just have something to sanitize your hands if you want to. Some of the houses in Sherman, they do offer sanitizers and they offer free coverings. So that's something that's also helpful and, will help with the CDC rules and when it